Team 11, the Cool Conservationists, and we volunteered at the Dining for a Cooler Planet, what Indigenous Foodways teach us about climate action.
Hi, I'm Alice, majoring in psychology.
Hi, my name is Hui from Team 11.
My name is Nick, and I'm an accounting and economics major.
Before we talked about our project, we wanted to acknowledge the land where we filmed this video. The University of Massachusetts Amherst acknowledges that it was founded and built on unceded homelands of the Pocumtuck Nation on the lands of Noatak community. We filmed this video on the ancestral homelands of the Noatak, Nipmuc, and Pocumtuck peoples. As we work to protect the environment and think about climate action through food, it is important that we learn from Native communities and this area's long-lasting Native history.
Civic engagement is an act of individuals or group participating in activities or action that help the community, environment, and society. It's important because it strengthens communities, promotes shared responsibility, and in this case, spreading awareness about Indigenous food and culture. Our project is in collaboration with UMass Dining, directed by Kathy Wicks. It was an opportunity to participate in an event, trying out Indigenous food, learning more about their culture, cooking practices, and ways that they can make an impact. The mission was to promote cultural awareness, honoring Indigenous food traditions, and educating many through the lens of Chef Joe and Sayet.
We're Team 11, the Cool Conservationists, and my name's Mia. What we eat and how we eat it is poisoning the planet. Everyone knows this, but what's actually being done? UMass recognizes that food sustainability is essential, so we work with them by attending, promoting, and helping organize one of Hampshire Dining Hall's Dining for a Cooler Planet events, what Indigenous Foodways teach us about climate action. Being able to eat every meal, knowing we're respecting other beings and the environment is crucial, and events like this teach us how to eat consciously wherever we are.
Food insecurity, they generally have enough to feed their people or their group, and then they have enough to sell out. As a country,
Indigenous peoples have long had a smaller ecological footprint. The EPA links this to food sovereignty, meaning the right to culturally appropriate, sustainable food systems. But these are rare today. Corporate industrial agriculture controls over 70% of global farmland, only producing 20% of our food, according to the FAO. That's like covering UMass from Oak Hill to the library with nothing but single classroom buildings. It's wildly inefficient. Eurocentric industrialization and displacement of natives created many of today's agricultural problems. Moving forward means learning from the communities harmed, valuing their ecological knowledge, and repairing the damage caused by colonization, the epitome of UMass sustainability programs.
Environmental leadership is essential because it allows you to use your own voice. Leadership can also be educational, and environmental issues are also cultural issues. Please take the initiative to create an impact, and through this event, I learned that food can be a form of activism as well. The project taught us to respect the environment and knowledge about the Indigenous food culture, as well as helping others to rediscover sustainable practices. Even the smallest effort counts.
Contributing to this Indigenous food and culture event made me realize what civic engagement actually feels like when directly helping a community share their traditions. It was meaningful to know that something as simple as showing up, participating respectfully, can support a much larger effort to preserve culture and promote sustainable food systems. I didn't expect the experience to feel as personal as it did. Hearing the speakers talk about Indigenous food practices and seeing how much care goes into preparing each dish made me understand the importance of honoring these traditions. Volunteering my time was very rewarding. It allowed me to learn while giving back, and it showed me that small actions can create strong connections between people, culture, and the environment. This experience showed how important environmental leadership is in natural resource conservation. Leaders who understand cultural values and sustainable practices can make decisions that honor the land while supporting the communities that depend on it. If more people volunteer in events like this, the world will be way different. People will be aware of the environmental challenges that we're facing and be more connected to the communities working to address them.